right, welcome back. This is Kenny again, and this is continuation of week number 1. And in this video, we're going to be talking about getting sold part 2. We're going to talk about the process that we use when we do our review service. Okay, it's very, very important, like we said before, for you to truly believe in what it is that you are doing. All right, now, as far as selling something, it is kind of a myth that you have to believe in it in order to sell it. That's not necessarily true, but it is easier, especially in the beginning when you're first starting out. If you're going to be promoting something or, showing someone an idea or something, it is easier for you in the beginning if you actually do believe in it. Now, what I mean by that is, just so that's not taken out of context, what I mean by that is, I regularly pitch random stuff. I'm on the phone every day. I cold call from 9 in the morning till 11 in the morning every morning on an auto dialer. And there are mornings when I'm pitching alarms. There are mornings when I'm pitching stuff for my Facebook company. There's mornings when I'm pitching rare coins, gambling advice I did a while back. I mean, there's a number of different things. And when you get to a level of mastery at prospecting and selling, then you can literally have a script in front of you, a stack of leads next to the script, and be pretty much on point in about 10 minutes. Okay, you don't have to believe in it. I'm not saying it's a bad product or service. I'll never tell you to sell a bad product or service, right? It has to be a good thing. It should be the best thing out there available to anybody. But do I believe in gambling advice? I don't like to gamble, right? Do I believe in investing in rare coins? Rare coins are not really my thing. But for the prospect, they do like to gamble. So I'm going to give them the advice that my pitch tells me to give them, right? Rare coins, I'm not a rare coin guy, but I'm going to give the prospect what they want, which is the advice on my pitch or the coin on my pitch or whatever, right? So I'm on the phone every day, and most of the time that's just for me to stay in the game. That's just for me to practice because I want to make sure that I can still teach you guys how to do it and train my own salespeople as well. So it is easier to be a part of something if you truly believe in it in the beginning, okay? And again, I want to be very, very clear on this. I am not saying that you should sell bad stuff, okay? Just because you don't believe in something does not mean it's a bad thing. And again, just because you don't know everything inside and out, backwards and forwards, does not mean it's a bad thing either. A lot of things that I sell, I don't know anything about. I sold cars for 18 months, and I could not tell the difference between a Hyundai Elantra and a Hyundai Sonata, and I sold Hyundais. I sold 35, 40 of them a month sometimes, and I didn't know the difference between the two of them. I'd walk up to a car, open the door, oh, hey, look, it's got power windows, power door locks. I mean, this was, back in 2006, 2007, when some cars didn't come with that kind of stuff. Now they all do, but the point is, you don't want to be a product-based salesperson. You want to be a process-based salesperson, okay? And that's really the point here, okay? It is easier in the beginning if you truly believe in it, you truly know it inside and out and all that stuff. It is easier to sell something to somebody if you truly believe in it in the beginning. But again, you want to focus on the process as a whole as opposed to the product itself. This video presentation here is actually really cool because what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be talking about our process and what we do for businesses and why businesses need what we have, right? You can actually take these slides and make your own presentation from it that you can show to business owners because all the information that we use to sell our services is in this video, okay? So that's really cool. You can take it and use it yourself. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you have seen this before. It's on the webinar that we use to get people to join us here in the Business Opportunity for a giveaway for us. So this was a survey done by a company called Bright Local, and it was really, kind of focused on the online review space. So you can see there the key findings: 97% of customers read online reviews for local businesses. 85% of customers trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. Think about what it would be like for a business owner, an auto body shop, we're going to show that as an example, a roofing company, a driveway place, a landscaping company, a pizza place, Chinese restaurant, whatever it is. Think about what it would be like if 85% of people that walk through the door were the same type of person as a referral from someone who has eaten there before, or has gotten their car done there before, or has gotten their lawn cut by them before. Think about what that would do to that business, right? How the growth would just be astronomical, because referrals and recommendations are the easiest people to close outside of family and friends, okay? If 85% of the people trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations, that means that if we can get their online reviews up a lot, right? If they're at a 2-star rating now, if we can get them to 4 or 5, 85% of the people that walk through that door are going to be like people that were referred by their family and friends. That's going to grow their business like you would not believe, okay? The other one I want to point out here is the bottom one. 68% of customers left a local business a review when asked, with 74% of them being asked for their feedback. So what that means is that if the business asks for them to leave a review, they usually will. Okay, and I'm going to get back to that point in a second. Another important one too is 49% of customers need at least a 4-star rating before they choose to use a business. Well, that's a big deal, right? Because, a lot of times when we're going through Giveaway Force and the stuff that we do here, we're thinking about people that have low reviews, right? 2 stars, 3 stars, whatever. And we're targeting those people to use our services. But the bottom line is that most companies out there don't have any reviews at all. They're starting off at 0, right? We're going to go into the facts and figures behind how many businesses actually start in the United States every year, how many businesses there are in the United States running right now. And this is a worldwide program. You can use it anywhere. I'm just using the United States figures because that's where I am, but you can look up the stats in your area as well if you'd like to. But the bottom line is that most businesses don't have any reviews at all. So that's a huge market for us as well. Okay, so I ask this question like 1,000 times a day, over and over and over again, and you have to get used to asking this question as well. You're faced with this situation. You got to go out and you got to eat pizza. All right, this is a random area here in Long Island. You're in an area you don't really know too well, and you're looking to get pizza. Which one do you go to? And you're going to ask that to a business owner. Okay, which one do you go to? And the answer here is simple. Either you're going to go to Gio's Pizza and Restaurant, or you're going to go to Little Vinny's. Right? I grew up in that area. Little Vincent's, one of the best pizza places on Long Island. You're going to go to one of those two places. You're not going to go to Pita and Pizza if the other two are available, because Little Vincent's has 324 reviews and a 4.3 star rating. Gio's Pizza has 4.5 star review with 48 reviews on their page. So if you're faced with these 3 options, you're just not going to choose the middle one. So what does that mean to us? That means that the middle one is a perfect target to prospect because they can really use what we do. Now, again, if you combine that with these facts and figures, the deal's done. You don't have to go any further than that because it's obvious that they need it, right? So again, you have to get used to asking this question over and over and over again. Which one would you choose? Which one would you go to? Which one would you eat at? If you're faced with this situation, I'm talking to the owner of Pita and Pizza. If you're faced with this situation, you're driving around, you're looking for a pizza place to go to because your husband or wife wants pizza, your kids want pizza, which one would you take them to? It's not going to be yours, owner of Pita and Pizza. It's not going to be yours, right? It's obvious it's going to be either Little Vinny's in Ronkonkoma or it's going to be Gio's in East Lansing. Those are the two you're going to choose. You're not going to choose the middle one because the middle one has 3.1 stars, 55 reviews. It's not as good as the other places, or at least that's what it's showing online, right? So we need to fix that, and we can fix it for free. Get started now. Click the button below. Or, get started now. Let's fill out this form. However you want to end that deal off, right? But you have to get used to saying that over and over and over again because the facts and figures are obvious. And when you show them this image, it's obvious that they need it. They can't say no, especially when it doesn't cost them anything to do. Next, we have an auto body shop, right? So you're in an area, your car gets whacked up or whatever, and you got to choose an auto body place. Okay, you got to go to you got to get your car fixed or whatever it is, okay? So you have all of these are bad, by the way, and I would target all of these people, all right? And I would try to get 1 out of the 3. But we have Randall's with no reviews. Again, go back to the facts and figures, right? 49% of people need 4 stars or above to even choose a business. So Randall's totally out, right? Now we have Cornwiths with 2, and we have Hampton with 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prospect all of these people. I'm going to say, which one would you choose? And I'm going to show them the facts and figures. And I'm going to say, listen, here's the deal. We can take over this entire industry by doing one thing. Bringing those 2 reviews, Cornwiths, to 30 or 40 reviews in the next 60 to 90 days. Right now I go to Hampton and I say, we can take over this entire industry by doing one thing and one thing only. You don't have to do SEO. You don't have to redesign your website. You don't have to cold call. You don't have to knock on doors. You don't have to pitch insurance companies. All you have to do is bring that 1 to a 30. And I could do it in 30 to 60 days. And I'll start off completely for free. Okay? Randall's. 49% of people need a 4-star review or above to even look at your company. You don't have any reviews at all. So how about we do this? How about we get started today for free? I could take over the entire industry by doing one thing and one thing only, and that's getting you from no reviews to 10 or 15 in the next 30 days, and I'll do it completely for free. How do they say no to that offer? They can't. They can't. Okay, so this is what I like to call like a wide open offer right here. This is a wide open thing, right? I can get, and I'm not going to take all 3 of them because they're competing against each other, and that would be completely unethical, right? But what I will do is I'm going to pitch all 3 of them, and whoever the first one is that comes back and says, okay, let's do it, let's do the trial, that's the person I'm going to take. And my pitch here is very simple. We could take over the entire industry after I show them the facts and figures, right? We could take over the entire industry by doing one thing and one thing only. And that is bringing you from 2 reviews to 20. Bringing you from 1 review to 25. Bringing you from no reviews to 15 or 20 in the next 30 days. And I could do it completely for free. Let's get started. Very simple, okay? Again, which one would you go to? This is a roofing company. You have a hole in your roof, right? Which one would you go to? Now, the cool thing about this, check this out. Ready? Anthony's Roofing is paying to be there. That's an ad. Okay, that's good. They have 5 stars. They're paying to be there. Nothing wrong with that, right? A1 Roofing, 5 stars, 23 reviews. Well, we have a client of ours that we brought in 3 months from 11 reviews to 44 reviews. Okay, 4 and 5 star reviews. What does that mean? That means that I can take Sammy's Roofing and give them a better rating than the person who's paying to be above them. Okay, so I'm going to go to Sammy and I'm going to say, Sammy, listen, A1 is probably paying $4 or $5 every time somebody clicks that link. Anthony, probably the same thing, right? We can, you guys might want to write this down. We can take over this entire industry by doing one thing and one thing only. And that's bringing you from no reviews to 20 or 30 or 40 reviews in the next 3 months. And I could start off completely for free for the next 30 days. Let's get started. Because listen, here's the bottom line. Right now, I'm just talking to you guys now. Here's the bottom line. If I have 44 reviews like our roofing client does, if we went from 11 to 44, they sold, I think it was $600,000 in roofs in the last 3 months of the year, largely based on the reviews that we got them, right? So it was a huge increase in what they did the year before. So the bottom line is this. I don't care if A1 is paying to be there. I don't care if Anthony's is paying to be there. The bottom line is that if somebody looks right here on this page and Sammy all of a sudden has 40 or 50 5-star reviews or 4.5 average or whatever, they're going to choose Sammy over the paid ad. The paid ad is not going to win that battle. And again, the facts and figures prove that. They show it. In the survey that was done by Bright Local, it's proven. It's not an opinion. That's just going to happen. And Sammy is going to get it for free when A1 and Anthony's are paying $3 or $4 every time somebody clicks on their link. Okay? Very, very simple. So, the market. What does the market look like? According to Forbes, 500,000 plus, it's actually like 544,000, I believe, businesses are started each month in the United States alone. Every single one of them needs what we do. Every single one. Okay, according to the U.S. Census, there are 27.9 million businesses in the United States. Every one of them needs what we sell. Every one. Okay, it's not just the people who have 2 stars. It's not, stay away from the people with 5-star reviews. Every single one of them needs what we sell. Now, here's the thing. Here's the important thing for you to understand. While every one of them needs what we sell, we're not going to start off with the people that have 55-star reviews. Do they need what we sell? Yes. Can they use it? Yes. Will they see value in it? 100%. But that's not the low-hanging fruit. right? There's plenty of businesses out there that, number one, have no reviews at all. 500,000 businesses start every single month in the United States. Every single one of those people need what we do, period. No question about it. Every single one of them, because they're starting off with zero, right? And you saw the stats, you saw the figures. 49% of people need 4 stars or above to even look at a company. They're starting off with zero. Every one of them needs what we do, okay? 27.9 million businesses in the United States running right now. I would say probably desperately need our stuff. Maybe 40, 50% of them, right? Could use it, would see value in it, maybe another 30 or 40%. And then there's 10% of people that wouldn't even listen to us. You know, the Facebooks and the, Ford and like the big companies, the household names, like they're not even going to listen to us, right? But 80 to 90% of those 27.9 million businesses can use what we have. All right. Now, again, that's not the low-hanging fruit, and we want to hit the low-hanging fruit before we go for the bigger ones, right? Or the harder ones. But the bottom line is that everyone can use what we have. So here's how the process works, so you understand how it works. All right. I really want you to study this. I'm going to give you an action item here at the end. It's going to be a little bit scary for you, I think. Don't freak out about it, though. You must do the action item at the end of this. You have to do it. It's vital to your success in this program. You have to do it. Put a little trust in me. Put a little trust in the process and do the action item. Study this process, how this works. You're going to need it at the end of this. Okay, so we have the Bright Local survey, right? Very simple. The last line there, 68% of customers left a local business review when asked. 74% of them being asked for their feedback. So what does that mean? That means very simply, if a business asks for a review, most people are going to give it. The problem is, though, just asking for reviews can result in bad reviews. So we can't just say, oh yeah, just ask them and you'll be fine, right? That's not good, because if you do that, then you're gonna have some people are gonna leave bad reviews, some people are gonna leave good reviews, right? And listen, we all know how it is, okay? I go to a place and I order a part and it's for my boat, let's say, and this actually just happened to me. That's why I'm giving you this example. I needed something for the propeller on my boat. And I ordered it from a local Mercury dealer here. And they're like, yeah, it'll come in on Tuesday. I forget the exact day, but they said, yeah, it'll come in on Tuesday. So I call them on Tuesday. It's not here yet. It's a little delayed. I call them in on Wednesday. It's not in yet. It's a little delayed. I call them on Thursday. It finally came in. Okay. Now, I didn't leave a bad review. I didn't leave any review, right? But there are a lot of people out there that would leave a bad review for the Mercury dealer when really it was a trucking issue that held the thing up, right? So the problem is when you just ask for the review, yes, people will leave them, but you leave yourself wide open to people who have the slightest little problem that sometimes won't, most of the time, won't even have anything to do with the actual business themselves, and they're going to leave a bad review, okay? Add on to that, people that just hold a grudge against you. Because it's the internet, right? Anybody could say anything they want about anybody anonymously, and nobody knows what's going on. So if somebody holds a grudge against you and they're an enemy of yours or they're a competitor of yours or whatever, they can leave bad reviews on your thing and there's nothing you can do about it, okay? So just asking, yes, we'll get reviews coming in, but that leaves the business wide open to negative feedback as well. So what we do here very simply is this. We take 100% real customers that come in and make a purchase from the business's store or place of business or whatever. They make a transaction, okay? And then what happens is this. We ask for basic information, phone number, email that they're going to get anyway. The business gets that information anyway. And then they're sent a text message, all right? The text message is going to allow them to leave a review. Now, they're going to have a couple of different options. They can leave a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, or 5-star review, right? Very simple. If they leave a 3-star review or below, what happens is they get led to a customer support survey. Okay, if they leave a 4-star review or above, they get led to the Google thing so they can leave the review. Okay, what happens here is that only the good reviews get through. So the company, the business, yes, is going to ask for the information, and then a text message is going to go out, sending it to the customer that just made a purchase at their business. Hey, leave a review at our thing. Click here now to do it now. Okay. Then what's going to happen is if they leave a 3-star review or below, it's going to send them to a customer support survey. They're going to fill out the survey, and then the business owner is going to have an opportunity to go back and then talk to that person and say, hey, how can we make this better for you? How can we solve the problem, right? If that person selects 4 stars or 5 stars, they get led directly to Google. They leave their review. They type out their little thing, and boom, it's done. It takes 5 minutes for them to do, and the business owner doesn't need to ask for any new information because most businesses out there are getting either an email address or a phone number or whatever anyway. So what we do basically is filter out bad reviews and allow the good ones to go through and give the business owner an opportunity to fix the problem that would have caused the bad review in the first place. Okay, so it gives the business owner another opportunity to touch that customer and try to fix whatever was wrong, right? Whatever would have caused the bad review. And we do it for free. We do it for free. It's just that simple. Okay, so again, go through the process, understand the process, and then what I want you to do is I want you to watch this video 3 times completely. Okay, then head over to the Facebook group and do a live stream of you presenting the free trial or a video and post it in our Facebook group. Okay, we would prefer a live stream because a live stream is live, right? You're going to go in there and you're going to be presenting a free trial to a business owner live. It's not going to be on video for the most part, right? I mean, maybe it'll be through an email. Maybe it'll be on the telephone. We have a number of different ways we can prospect, so don't really worry about that too much. But I want you to get comfortable in talking about this stuff, okay? Like how you should present it. If you're out at a 7-Eleven or a gas station or a barbecue or whatever, and somebody says, "What do you do for a living?" What are you going to say to them? Okay? What you're going to say to them is you're going to explain this process in 30 seconds. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to say this. I have a company that filters out bad reviews and allows good ones to get through and give business owners an opportunity to fix a problem that would have caused a bad review. And the reason why I do that is because 68% of customers left a local business review when asked, 74% of them being asked for their feedback. So we know that when businesses ask for a review, they get it. And 85% of customers trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. So basically what my company does is allow businesses to get 85% of their customers to walk through the door as if they were personal recommendations. And we filter out all of the bad reviews so that they could skyrocket in the search results and get more customers in the door and put more money in their pocket. Would you like to give it a try? It's free for the first 30 days. Done. Right? That's basically how you're going to do it. Okay? So again, go through this video a couple times, learn the process, make sure you understand it, then head over to the Facebook group. We prefer a live stream, but if you don't want to do a live stream, you really should. But if you don't want to do a live stream, shoot a video of you presenting the free offer and then post it in the Facebook group so that we can leave you some feedback. The one promise that I have for you is this. Okay? Can't tell you it's going to be great. It's your first time doing it. It's probably going to suck. I'm going to be honest with you. Probably is, right? First time I did it, it was terrible. First time I heard anyone do it, it was terrible. First time I've ever heard anyone present anything, it was terrible, okay? But the one thing I can promise you is this. There is nobody in that group that is going to be mean to you, that's going to bash you, that's going to make fun of you. None of them. And here's why I'm going to promise you that. Because if I see that, I'm going to refund them their money and I'm going to kick them out. I'm going to ban them from everything that we have. That's not going to happen here. Now, are some people going to go in and say, you know, presentation you made was awesome. It was a great first shot. Maybe next time you do it, say it a little slower, right? Or, you know, maybe I'll come in and say, when you're saying this line, use this tonality and pace to say it to get your point across better, or to plant a different seed inside the prospect's head when you're saying it, right? Or, you know, maybe when you're shooting the video, stand a little closer to the camera or stand a little further away from the camera, or maybe speak a little slower, speak a little faster, speak a little louder, speak a little lower. Hit this point a little harder and leave this one out because it really doesn't make that much sense, right? So yes, you're going to get constructive criticism from me and the other moderators and admins in the group and other members of the group. But I promise you right now, nobody will make fun of you. Nobody will be mean to you. Nobody will bash you. Nobody will say, oh, you look like an idiot. Don't ever do that again. Quit now. No one's going to do any of that stuff because I personally will refund their money, pay it out of my own pocket, kick them out of everything that we have because we're not going to deal with that here, okay? We're here to support everyone here. We're here to support each other. And if you're going to put yourself out there and do that, yes, you're going to get constructive criticism. Expect that. But this shows that you're serious about what you're doing and you're actually taking action to get to where you want to go. Okay, so the action item, do this before you continue on. Watch this video 3 times. This is 1 time, so watch it 2 more times after this. Then do a live stream or a video, if you'd like to, of you presenting the free trial and post it in our Facebook group. It's not going to be perfect. Just do it how you think it should be done. based on what I just told you. Okay, very simple. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let us know.